Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. This is Rosa Aconseja. Thank you for watching my videos. Thank you for following me in all my platforms. Today I'm going to ask you a question. Are you a follower or are you a leader? According to my experience, knowledge, skills from my own experience and experience from my customers through all the years, I found out that if you want to be a follower, you have to do everything as the company says. Even though, most of the companies, I'm going to give you like an estimate. From 10 companies, one company per every 10 companies is the one that accepts your ideas. You are a great problem solver. We're going to promote you because you are the best employee in my team. You are a great leader. You brought ideas super, that you solve many problems and less phone calls and blah, 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 blah. Is one company in 10. The other 9 companies, they lie. How they lie? When they interview you, they say, oh, we need a person in this position to solve our problems. We have problems with our customers. We have problems with this. Okay. So they hire you. And if you are very smart, you bring your skills, experience, knowledge from your school, from training, from whatever. And after 2 to 3 months, you find out how is the environment, what's going on, what exactly is the problems with the customers, and you are a great problem solver. You say, oh, I found the solution to the problems with the customers. You go to your boss, to your supervisor, leader, however they call it, those are titles, and you said, hey, by the way, I found the solution to this problem. What about if we can do this? Listen. Pay attention, my people. Most of them, they said, oh, you have great ideas. Thank you for that. But let me think about it. I'll let you know when we can apply those ideas. Or they say, we have been doing this for 20, 30, 40 years, the same thing. So we just want that you stick to what we train you in, and that's it. And you are like, excuse me? You hired me because you said that you have a lot of problems with the customers. I'm bringing you the solution to the problem, and now you tell me that you want to keep doing the same thing like 20, 30, 40 years ago. Remember, my people, I've been working in government, private sector. I've been more than 20 jobs in my life. And from own experience and experience from my customers that I train to be the best employee, have the management skills to be successful with your team. We realize with other people that I work for, that I used to work for, and that I work now with, is companies, most of companies, they get paid or they get funded or supported economically, and you fill all the positions in your department. For example, if you have, they give you $1 million. They give you $1 million. And they give you $1 million, I'm sorry, to the company. And they say, okay, I need you to fulfill this department with 20, 30 employees. That's why companies lie to you. They are not honest with you. There are 2 reasons. Because they need to fill positions, because for example, they supposed in their department, whatever department is, Department of Accountability, Department of Human Resources, whatever department is, they want to keep you in fulfill the positions, because, for example, it is 20 people that has to be filled those positions, and they just have 15. They need to hire another 5, and they don't know hire another 5 before 6 months. The companies who invest money in that company is going to take money away. It's going to be like this. It says, oh, you don't have the 20 employees or 40 employees completed? Sorry, but next year we're going to give you less money. So that's why most of the companies, they lie to you in the interview, because you ask them, okay, what do you want me to do in this position? What do you want me to help you with? What is the problem? Because that's why we need to ask the right questions. Most of people make the huge mistake asking is just benefits, how much I'm going to get paid, If I'm going to work in a manufacturing or whatever that is shift by shifts, which shift I'm going to work, how many days I have day off, blah, blah, blah. That is silly things that we can ask later. The major thing is what kind of environment I'm getting into, what kind of market they are handling. Is they are selling products or they are selling services? What is the most issues they have weekly or daily? How they have solved the same problems in the past week? For example, we need to ask those questions. What is the most difficult things that you have and how you resolve it? Because they ask you those questions too. So you can return those questions back when it's your turn to ask questions. But most of people don't care. And they ask us, we ask as employees, what do you want me to do in this position? Oh, we expect you to do this. If you get hired, we expect you to do this. They name you. So it's supposedly to solve problems with customers. Okay? Hopefully you are the right person. They hire you. After 2-3 months, you found out how is the environment, what really is going on with the customers, and you say, I found the solution to this problem. You bring the solutions, you bring the information to your manager, supervisor, director, CEO, and they say, oh, thank you so much, you are very, very smart and everything, but let me think about it and see if we can apply it or we can leave it for later. Pass the time, and you can ask, hey, boss, what happened with the ideas that for now, we just keep it the way that we have been doing it. And later on, I will let you know when we can apply your ideas. And that never happened. I tell you for fact. I tell you from my own experience from the people, from my customers. So my people, please keep in mind that companies lie too, So if you are a leader, don't stay in a company that you cannot follow orders, because most of companies, they want followers. You know why they promote to the most stupid people? I'm not saying I don't want to offend anyone, but I had seen with my eyes through the years, through different companies, government and private sector. And most of them, they want the followers. They don't want to promote a leader. If someone comes, for example, if I'm the CEO, the manager, the big boss, and come employee to my company, and after 1-2 years, I notice that this person is smarter than me, maybe has less titles than me, university titles, specializations, master's, PhD, whatever. And if that person, I see that this person has been solved many problems in his way or in her way, it's not convenient for me as a big boss, because my insecurities is, he or she is smarter than me, is more practical, they have been solved these things that I couldn't solve in the past. For me, it's not convenient to promote this person, because someday this person want to be the owner of my company or want to be on top of my position. I'm not going to allow that. So what they do most of the times, 9 of 10 companies do that. They don't tell you, of course, straightforward. They're not going to tell you what I'm telling you right now. So what they do is, because they cannot fire you just like that, they have to fire you because you are in drugs, or you are alcoholic, or you're having sexual harassment with your coworkers or something like that. Is the only way that they can fire you. But because you are a great employee, they try to bother you, or they give you too much to do, or they confuse you, or they don't give you too much to do, so you get bored. And you can say, I'm quitting this job because I'm a great leader. I'm very smart. I bring ideas, and they don't appreciate, they don't value me, so I quit. That's what the company want to do. And they add like surprising, oh, such and such person, you leaving us, but what's going on? We try to, to make you feel comfortable in our office or in our job or whatever. That's bull, 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 bull. Why? Because they see you as a threat. And if you are a great leader, I always suggest, take courses, take trainings, and learn as much as you can in the couple years that you are in a company. And once you know what you want, that's why I encourage my people, you need to study yourselves. What I like, what I don't like, what makes me happy, what doesn't make me happy. So in that way, I'm more secure to look for the type of job I want, or to create my own company, my own business. Because only the companies They love followers. They don't like leaders. They don't like people who think out of the box. They pretend that they like you, but once they see you that you know more than them, they get threatened. They feel like, oh, this person is too smart for me. We need to kick her out as soon as possible, or kick him out. Why? Because someday this person is going to take my position, and I don't want that nobody steal my position. That's their thinking. So that's why I encourage you, my people, always analyze, auto-analyze, and auto-observe yourselves. What I like, what I don't like, what makes me happy doing what, and what doesn't make me happy that I can't stand in this job anymore. And you start from there. But don't stay there forever because everybody's, but pay the bills. That's a stupid excuse. I'm sorry, but if I tell you my story, I'll make you cry. I was a single parent raising a son by myself, and if I did it, you can do it. So I always tell people is, know yourself better. What you like, write down what I like now, because whatever you like in your 30s, 40s is different from what you used to like when you were 20s or when you were 16 years old. So now that you are in 30s, 40s, 50s, 100s, ask yourself what I like. Oh, I used to like pasta. Now I don't like pasta anymore. I like soups. It's an example. Same with jobs, same with everything. And you start from there. And once you know yourself, you say, okay, I want this type of job. I want this type of situation. I want this. Don't focus just in the money, because most of people is, oh, this job doesn't pay me too much. Or this job pay too much, but I sell a lot of stress. That's why we need to know ourselves better. Don't copy your friends. Don't copy your neighbors. Don't copy your family. That's the toxic situation. Everybody wants you to be like them, but every person has different mission in this world. Every person has different happiness. Whatever make you happy, that doesn't make me happy. Example, if you make you happy to collect cars, that doesn't make me happy. What makes me happy is traveling around the world, for example. See? So it's different happiness. We failed the exam of life is because we try to copy everybody. Oh, my neighbor has a blue car, so I had to have a blue car. Oh, my neighbor has a boyfriend or girlfriend. Oh, I had to have a boyfriend or girlfriend if I don't have it. No, my people, no. Focus on yourself. Focus what you like, what you don't like, and you start from there. So your life will be easier to ride the road, no difficult. Because when we copy others, when we fail, we feel frustrated, we create tumors, cancers, a lot of illnesses in our body, because the problems start here in our thinking and our emotions. So if we don't know how to control our emotions, that's why our bodies speak out loud when we don't speak it through our mouth. So we need to realize that we are leaders or we are followers. Remember, followers will succeed in the way to have a stable job for the rest of his life or her life, even though they don't like it. They stay there because they are afraid. They are not confident in themselves. They don't trust themselves enough to say, I can do better than this company, or I can do better than my boss. I'm moving out and go somewhere where they appreciate me, or where I can establish my own business little by little. See? So remember this, my people. Conclusion. Companies, at least here in the United States, they prefer followers. They don't like leaders. They pretend that they like leaders, but they don't. Why? Because when you try to do something out of the box, most of the time they say, sorry, but no. Thank you. We will think about it. And they never do anything about your ideas. Okay? A great leader usually is known in those companies. They learn, absorb whatever is good for them, and they move out to the next level, or to set up their own business, or to do whatever. But then a great leader is not going to stay in a company where they are not appreciated, when their ideas is neglect, many things. But that's why companies promote followers, because they are a part of kissing their butts. They are doing what they tell them to do. If they see that you are smarter than them, that you are more practical than them, that you know how to handle things better than them, they don't like you. They pretend to like you, but they don't like you. They want to kick you out as soon as possible because you are a threat for them. Remember, my people, take care of yourselves and see you until next time. Bye-bye.